Hi, I'm Barbara Calvi, licensed marriage and family therapist, and I want to welcome you to the Couples Corner. Today is part 4 of my 4-part series on affair recovery, how to heal from an affair. And today I'm focusing on how do you rebuild your relationship. This is the middle phase or middle stage of therapy typically. Step number 1 is you're going to need to continue the trust-enhancing behaviors I talked about in the previous video. Trust, again, are actions, not a belief system that can get turned on and off. It's not like your partner after a certain period of time will go, okay, great, I trust you now. You're going to have to continue to take certain steps that are meaningful to them. And if you are the betrayed partner, you will likely be needing to identify some trust-enhancing behaviors yourself in this relationship. Number 2, it's going to be important to explore the dynamics of the relationship prior to the affair. Regardless of the fact that the affair is the responsibility of the person who had it, there are dynamics in the relationship that probably existed that may have contributed to something like this happening. So what were the strengths and weaknesses in the relationship? How did your individual flaws and blind spots dovetail onto each other that you might have created an atmosphere that might have led to an atmosphere of distancing, shutting down, less intimacy, less trust? And all this, of course, is done in a non-accusatory, non-blaming way. It's really from a spirit of being curious and open and problem-solving and trying to discover where things could be better. Number 3, what are the things you need to identify in yourself that to skills to build, places to grow, so that you can be the most effective partner you can be? And I'm speaking to both partners now. How you can be the most effective partner in your relationship, how you can bring your best self to the relationship, even in difficult moments. And number 4, improving your communication. Now, a lot of people think that sounds easy, but communication is a whole cascade of skills that we need to learn for it to be at its most effective. The 2 most important hallmarks of good communication are you able to tell your partner something that's hard to hear while staying steady? And that means, are you able to tell them something that's hard to hear, hard to say, without getting punitive, yelling at them, being short with them, being sarcastic with them? Can you just hold steady and say what's hard to say? And the flip side of that is developing the ability to hold steady when you have to hear something that is hard to hear, without shutting down, without blowing up and having a temper tantrum, without getting vindictive in response, without walking out, without walking away and sulking. And you stay open, non-defensive, and curious when your partner says something that's hard to hear. Now, each of those 2 things take a whole cascade of skills to learn in and of themselves, like how to calm yourself down, how to bring back a sense of perspective, how to hold on to the bigger picture so that you can stay steady during those difficult conversations. Those are 4 key and important steps to healing from an affair. If you find that you are struggling with any of those steps, I really want to invite you and encourage you to find a competent, skilled professional who can guide you through this process. And I know it's a challenging and difficult process to go through, and most of the couples that I work with, all of them that go through this process, have said to me, our relationship is stronger now than it was even before anyone thought about having an affair. And I hope that is where you end up as well. In the meantime, until next week, take good care. Bye-bye.